Championship round finals of the 4th annual Mini Eliminator are being brought to you by Storm. Take cover. Here comes the Meteor Storm. And by Turbo 2-in-1. We have a grip on bowling. And by Hedon, taking the quality of bowling to a new plateau. And welcome back to Sam's Town for the Mini Eliminator here in 1997. Greg Lindemann will lead off on lane 19, bowling on lanes 19 and 20 here at Sam's Town.
From Longview, Washington, 5-step player. Playing a little bit inside. Gets it in the 1-3, but leaves the 10-pin right out of the gate.
First time on television anywhere for this player.
Well, it's a quality shot to start it off with. Now he needs to get his act together and convert the 10-pin using the same ball. Cross lane at the 10-pin, throws it straight, hard and straight, converts it.
Pretty good opening frame for a player with no previous tournament experience. Shot in the pocket, good spare, should loosen him up a little bit.
And right now, Vernon Peterson definitely loose already, 238, and it could have been more. That was with taps.
8 strikes in that match, 4 strikes on each lane, so he spread it around pretty good.
And most of them were just like that, right dead flush in the pocket.
'97 member of Team USA, picking up the 1996 U.S. National Amateur Championship last August in St. Louis, defeating Chris Barnes.
That's the same way he started the last match when he defeated local favorite Bob McDonough with a strike. This time he's off with a quick double. So Greg Lindemann gets a tiger as we take a look at the powerful form here of Vernon Peterson. Ball arcing out about to the 8th board or so. When it makes its move back to the 1-3 pocket, just 10 in the pit.
And Lindemann right back with a strike on the right lane. Taking that double in stride.
Well, he needs to get one of his own right here to put a little pressure on Peterson.
Lindemann is the assistant manager at Fox Bowl in Longview. He's been there 9 years.
For the double. And another 10-pin. Nice shot. 6 just didn't quite cooperate to get that 10. Again, he's going to use the same ball and go cross lane at the 10-pin. Kind of kills it. Throws it really hard. He said it immediately, said, oh no, he knew he'd missed it as soon as he let it go. Well, that's what you don't want to do against the national amateur champion. Peterson's also, did you know, a cab driver?
Yes, he drives for his father, part-time.
For 3 in a row. Oh, just perfect. Well, as he did against McDonough, he takes a quick opening lead. He's already up 32 pins. We haven't had time to get settled here.
The only shots that were not strikes in match 1 against McDonough were 3 10-pin leaves.
I'd say he's wired. How about you?
All strikes and all 10s. 4th frame.
Trying for 4 in a row. That's how it's done, folks.
Vernon Peterson, 42-pin leader. We'll be back with more of the Mini Eliminator.
We're back in the 4th frame here. Greg Lindemann is up on lane 20, and joining us in the booth is one of the co-sponsors of this event, the president of Storm Bowling Balls, Bill Christman. Bill, welcome.
Hi, Mike. How are you?
We're just fine. I understand that that Storm has got a new product that they're trying to promote right now.
Yeah, we introduced our newest bowling ball, mid-price reactive bowling ball, the Meteor Storm this week. Unfortunately for us, it hooked a little too much for this condition, so you're not going to see it on TV today.
Well, I'm sure we'll see it on future telecasts that ESPN has, as Greg tries for a quick double here and gets his first double of the match. Storm has support for a new tournament coming out now too, don't they?
Yeah, we're putting together, along with Turbo 2-in-1 and a promoter, the first Megabuck team tournament to be held in November. It'll be at the Orleans Casino Bowling Center here in Las Vegas. We're pretty excited about it because of the team concept. It's going to be, like I say, a Megabuck tournament with a lot of money involved.
With a lot of money for the team players. As Vernon Peterson just got his 5th strike in a row here.
All 5 solid in the pocket. Front 5 for Peterson.
That's where he's been the whole night tonight so far, Mike.
See if he can take it to 6th frame.
Yeah, we've got another $1,000 added for a 300 game. Maybe he's going to get a little more of my money here.
Well, he's halfway home and he's made all of them. This is a replay of the 6th one, but it could have been any of the 6 right now because they all look just like that, Bill.
Great shots. Great shots.
So what are some of the upcoming innovations that Storm is going to be looking for doing in 1998?
We've got an entirely new bag line we're introducing this year, along with a complete ball care system as far as polishes and cleaners that we're pretty excited about, geared to the consumer and to the pro shop, to teach people how to care for their ball and make their ball actually work better on different conditions and last a little bit longer.
Does it make it bigger to make this 310?
No, not necessarily. He doesn't do that.
Lindemann didn't need it.
He didn't need it, that's for sure.
Well, right now, Greg Lindemann bowling a decent game right here, but trailing by 54 pins.
Lindemann's the 1997 Oregon Bowling Association Bowler of the Year. Picking up a recent doubles victory with partner Kurt Bogner. Needs a strike.
7th frame.
Oh.
That break leaves the solid 9 right now. Bill, I understand that, it must be really a thrill for Storm to be involved in sponsoring tournaments like the Mini Eliminator.
Yeah, we enjoy doing this quite a bit. We like to be involved and put a little back into bowling and, continue to develop our company through venues like this.
And we'll be back with more of the Mini Eliminator. Vernon Peterson, your leader. Back after this. 7th frame, 65-pin lead in the front 6 for Peterson. Can take it to 75 with the 7th.
A little wide. Oh, got the nice carry.
Shreds the rack.
Here's a replay of that shot. As he sends it a little wider out to about the 7th board, comes in light. I still can't figure out what hit the 10 pin there, but something did.
65-pin lead, 8th frame. Winner goes on to face number 3 qualifier, Harry Mickelson.
Well, I think the winner is pretty well determined, but right through the heart, it just snaps up there, and no break leaves the 4-6 after 7 in a row.
And no sooner said than one of those appears.
Fires at the 4-pin, doesn't bounce it out of there. Still a great first 8 frames for Vernon Peterson.
And a big, big lead. 51 pins. Greg Lindemann in his 8th frame. Looking at a possible 225.
Nice shot there in the 8th frame. Right now, he's just trying to do the best he can, get as many pins as possible. Peterson would need a mark in one of the last 2 frames in order to secure a victory right here, but you never know. Hasn't done it yet. Ninth frame.
And a double. Keeping alive. Vernon Peterson, however, at a 240 pace. And close it out with a mark here in his ninth.
And we want to thank Bill Chrisman, the president of Storm Bowling Balls, for joining us and contributing some of the comments that he had. Ninth frame. Light again, leaves the 10 pin. A spare here, and that'll be about all he needs. His heels hang over the back of the approach.
Vernon Peterson hot and moving up the ladder. Peterson with a commanding lead at the end of 9 frames.
Just trying to stay and keep the stroke for the next match. And she's doing. Very intense young man. No smiles, no playing to the crowd, just all business and all strikes.
He's hot now, but Mike, it took 6 times to qualify. 6 tries. Repeats that were possible here at the mini eliminator. It took him 6 times to get into the field. But he's found his stroke now.
He gets a little quicker as each shot goes along. He's going to try and go through this entire field. He's going to need to keep that rhythm, kind of throttle it down a little bit.
.246 final score for Vernon Peterson.
And Greg Lindemann is a decent game here. Missing the spare back in the 3rd frame really hurt him. He's had 5 strikes so far. If he could finish it out here, one more here, he can finish out with a nice 225 game. But he just ran into a buzzsaw in Vernon Peterson with his 246.
And Greg Lindemann, best finish he's ever had in a big tournament like this. He'll take home $5,000.
Well, that'll add to the paycheck at the bowling center there.
He had hoped to stay clean and didn't expect high scores, but Vernon Peterson had other plans.
Right through the heart, the 0.36910. Spare conversion here, and he'll finish with 211. Respectable game.
Final score, 246 to Greg Lindemann's 211. Vernon Peterson will now face Harry Mickelson. Coming up right after this.